following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the Barnesville the Barnesville Sports Arena. There we go. I got it right. The BSA here at Barnesville High School. Mike Mason alongside Chris Hovden. Chris, how you doing today?
Doing good, Mike. How you doing?
I'm doing great. First volleyball game of the season. Both of these teams 0-0. These two teams met up in Ada to kick off the 2021 fall volleyball season. Barnesville would take that match 3-1, but they have graduated a few of their star players. They return a couple of recognizable names, including Emily Riddle, Jada Bonchis, Emily Smith, and what's the other one?
Mackenzie Scogan.
Yeah, Mackenzie Scogan are the primary starter. Some of them started all the time. Some of them started on some of the games for Barnesville last year. Everybody else pretty much bumped up from the junior varsity squad. So, and then for the Ada-Borup West Cougars, they are made up of mostly seniors and juniors. They only have a total of 2 freshmen on the team, on the roster, I should say, and everybody else is a junior or senior. And that could spell a little bit of trouble here for Barnesville. But, you know, it's kind of hard to say what Barnesville can bring when the team's 0-0 and you haven't had a chance to see them perform yet. What are your thoughts on this game?
Well, as I'm just sitting here looking at my roster, I also noticed team size. Barnesville has 4 extra players compared to Ada, and that can always come into play, especially if,
Absolutely.
like last year, it goes to 3-1.
Yeah, absolutely. You make a great point there, no doubt about it. I want to welcome you here to the Barnesville Senex pregame show, and of course our other sponsors include the Pitchfork, Dean's Bulk Service, Willow Creek Insurance, the Purple Goose, Midwest Bank, Priority Real Estate, Barnesville Booster Club, Ratzo's Pool Hall, bringing you your scoreboard, and Barnesville Internet for bringing us Barnesville volleyball and football action this fall here on Magnitude Sports. The JV game, that went to Ada-Borup West by a final set score 2-1. Barnesville would drop set 1, win set 2, and drop set 3 in that junior varsity game. So Ada takes the JV game 2-1. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll go over the rosters and all that other cool stuff here on your Barnesville Senex pregame show right after this. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena here in Barnesville High School in Barnesville, Minnesota. And we welcome you back here once again to the first ever volleyball game in this brand new gym. Of course, the boys and girls basketball teams played a few games late in the season when this gym opened up. And now the volleyball team will get their first crack at a match here in this brand new bright and shiny sports facility as they get ready to take on the Ada-Borup Norman County West Cougars. We want to say hi to our friends at Ratzo's Pool Hall, showing the game live. So if you can't make it to Barnesville Sports Arena, make it over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, and don't forget to tip your servers. They certainly deserve it. Potato Days, that concluded here a couple days ago, and rumor has it that was a big success. I didn't get here because I fell asleep on my couch, but I intended to get here. Something we want to pass along to you here, the Rothsay Lions Beef Feed is presenting Back to Our Roots. They're celebrating the 1972 state champions. It's Friday, September 23rd at the Rothsay Event Center from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. They'll be serving beef sandwiches, baked beans, potato chips, bars, water, or lemonade. And they'll also be holding a silent auction, and the proceeds from that auction will go to the scholarship funding community projects. So be sure to thank and support the fine meal and silent auction sponsors. And once again, that is Friday, September 23rd. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., Rothsay Event Center. It's the Rothsay Lions Beef Feed. Back to our roots as they celebrate the 1972 state champion. I believe that's the state champion football team, if I remember my conversation correctly, but I may have gotten that wrong. So a little heads up on that. We'll share it once again between now and September 23rd. We'll remind you of that on a couple more occasions. A couple of players to look at on the Ada-Borup side. Brooke Scherfenberg, she's a senior this year, wearing number 5. Also number 6, Lauren Thompson, another senior. So a pair of seniors in jerseys 5 and 6. They had a pretty solid season for the Cougars last year as juniors, and they'll be a couple of your leaders here. Maddie Steen will be another senior you might want to keep your eyes on. She wears number 9, and Dylan Miller would be another one that you might want to keep your eyes on as well. On the Barnesville side, Kenzie Scogan, Emily Smith, and Emily Riddle will be the 3 likely leaders. Kaylee Olson, another senior, along with Sydney Strand and Belle Peterson. Maya Askegard will be the rear side hitter. Belle Peterson, a senior outside hitter. Sydney Strand, a senior defensive specialist this year. Kennedy Gray, a junior defensive specialist. Amelia Newell, a junior right side hitter. Kaylee Olson, a senior defensive specialist. Rumley Beaver, a senior setter. Macy Pana, the sophomore outside hitter. Lexi, let me look at my pronunciations here. Lexi Half, a sophomore middle hitter. Then I mentioned Kenzie and Emily Smith already. Jada Bonchis, a senior center. Cora Sorensen, a senior defensive specialist. And Lillian Trowbridge, a senior right side hitter, rounds up the roster this year for the varsity Lady Barnesville Trojans here on Magnitude Sports as they get set for the Ada-Borup Northern West Cougars. We'll take another timeout here in our Barnesville Senex pregame show, and we'll come back with more. We're about 10 minutes away from that first serve. We'll talk to you here in a few on Magnitude Sports. Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today. 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate. Wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena here on Magnitude Sports. Mike Mason alongside Chris Hubnan. It's been a long break. I was talking with Todd Hendrickson earlier during the junior varsity game, and he was like, "Are you ready to go, Mike?" And I was like, we had our last baseball broadcast on August 5th, and now today is August
30th.
August 30th. So 24 days, 24 and a half days off. 24 days if you count the fact that I had to travel back from Rapid City on that 25th day. But that's the most time off I've had since COVID crashed our party back in 2020. And I am certainly refreshed. I'm ready to go, but I'm also at a little bit of a loss because I'm used to broadcasting a game every day with no break for the last year and a half. And now I've had almost a month off, and I'm like, what do I do?
Got to find something.
Yeah, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. Once again, you can find us online on our website, all our awesome social media pages, Magnitude SN, Magnitude Sports on YouTube and Instagram, Magnitude SN on Twitter and Facebook. Go ahead and follow us there. That'd be absolutely awesome. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule, we have more than just this game on Magnitude tonight. The Perham Yellow Jackets are at home in the Hive hosting the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Jason and Lance have the call on that one. At least I think it's Lance. I know it's Jason for sure. And so if you want to flip back and forth, you can tune into that game too and keep your eyes on the action. We kick off football season a day early than we normally would, and an hour early. We kick it off 25 hours early than we normally would, as the Dilworth Linden Felton Rebels will look to repeat as section champions as they will host to kick off the season Thief River Falls. That game 6 p.m. tomorrow night here on Magnitude Sports.
Thursday night,
yeah, not tomorrow night. 48 hours from now. Chris, you're going to be at that game. Jason will be joining Chris on the play-by-play. I'll be here for the Barnesville East Grand Forks volleyball match. It starts a little bit after that at 7 o'clock, and then more football as we have Barnesville and West Central area on Friday, and Park Rapids area taking on Perham on Friday night as well. So we'll have a football doubleheader for you here on Magnitude Sports coming up on Friday. And of course, you can dig deeper into that schedule. We have it all the way through March. So you want to know what we're doing in the winter sports season, you just have to scroll down and you can find out. We still have a few games to add to that winter sports season, but we got a majority of them on there. So that's got a look at your upcoming schedule once again. Barnesville and Ada-Borup, Norman County West, or as they recently referred to, Ada-Borup West. It's how they roll with it now. And Perham and Thief River Falls on Magnitude tonight as well. We're about 5 minutes away from the opening serve as the Barnesville Trojans finish up their warm-ups. And we'll take a timeout here on the Barnesville Senex pregame show and come back in a moment with more after this.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. We're about 90 seconds away from getting things started here. Go through the starting lineups and national anthem, all that good stuff. Chris, not to put you on the spot here, but any final thoughts here as we wrap up our pregame show?
Honestly, like you said earlier, it's hard to know what to expect, especially first game of the season. Should be interesting for Barnesville, like you said, retiring a lot of seniors after last year, and for the Cougars having a lot of seniors this year.
Yeah,
so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, a lot of returning experience for the Cougars and a lot of unknowns for the Trojans. Speaking of returning experience, not playing on the team this year, but in the stands tonight is Lexi Ballgreen. And when she goes back and watches this later, nice to see you, Lexi.
Definitely a name I've said quite a few times.
Yeah, right? All right, well, 43 seconds away here. Once again, we got Perham and Thief River Falls on Magnitude Sports tonight. Barnesville and Ada-Borup, 2 games tomorrow, 1 volleyball game, Barnesville, East Grand Forks, and then 1 football game, DGF and Thief River Falls.
That will be Thursday night.
Yeah. Like I said, I've had a month off, and I'm already screwing up. So then that's why you're here, to correct me. You're here to throw me under the bus, and I pay him to throw me under the bus. So it's not like he does it to spite me or anything. So, or at least we like to pretend that's the case. So, all right, 5 seconds. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer now here for the opening announcements.
Good evening, and welcome to Barnesville High School for tonight's match between the Ada-Borup West Cougars and your Barnesville Lady Trojans. Students, parents, teachers, and administration would like to extend a warm welcome to our friends from Ada-Borup West. For everyone's safety, we ask that parents closely attend to their elementary age children. Please keep them in the stands during the contest. Please refrain from walking on or across the court before, during, and after the event. The concession stand and restrooms are located out the doors on the west end of the gym. Out of respect for the Barnesville school facility, we ask that all trash be placed in the nearest receptacle. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise if able, remove any headwear, our nation's flag as we play our national anthem.
All right, we'll take a commercial break. We'll come back in 90 seconds. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back. Here's your starting lineups.
These rules provide for fair competition among players. Barnesville High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and actions. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Ada-Borup West Cougars. Number 2, Izzy Markuson. Number 3, Sarah Brodzinski. Number 4, Shyla Dillon. Number 5, Brooke Scherfenberg. Number 6, Lauren Thompson. Number 7, Hannah Purrington. Number 8, Audrina Egan. Number 9, Maddie Steen. Number 10, Holly Flung. Number 11, Alex Tinjum. Number 12, Morgan Ingle. And number 13, Dylan Miller. The Cougars are coached by Jim Lee, and assistant coaches are Amy Johnson and Janet Ingle. And now, time to introduce your Barnesville Lady Trojans. Number 1, Maya Escogar. Number 2, Belle Peterson. Number 3, Sydney Strand. Macy Connor. Number 9, Lexi Hayes. Number 10, Kenzie Scogan. Number 11, Emily Smith. Number 12, Jada Bonches. Number 14, Cora Sorensen. Number 15, Emily Riddle. And number 16, Lily Trowbridge. The Lady Trojans are head coached by Megan Assenbach. Assistant coaches are Taylor Carter, Maisie Bird, Madison Hammond, Kaylee Strand, and Jess Paschke. Student managers are Abby Pearson, Harper Assenbach, Finley Rose, and Adeline Bonches. The officials for tonight's match are from the West Central Lakes Volleyball Officials Association. They are Chris Coleman and Dan Christensen. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest. Without officials, we cannot have games. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the game by showing great sportsmanship. All right, let's play some volleyball!
All right, two teams. I think they shake hands after the match, actually. Been a year, so they'll wait to shake hands, but they'll get ready to play here as once again standing on the court to start things out here for the Barnesville Trojans. You got Kenzie Scogan along with Rumley Beaver, Emily Riddle, Kennedy Gray, and last but certainly not least, Amelia Newell. And did I already say Emily Smith? If I didn't, I did now, so. First ever volleyball game here in the brand new gym at the Barnesville Sports Arena. I'm gonna have to get used to saying that. Always want to flip arena and sports around, but officials will get set. They'll sub the libero in. The libero for Barnesville today will be Sydney Strand. And the first serve will go to Ada-Borup. And the first serve is into the net. It's 1-0 in favor of Barnesville. Service error here for Ada-Borup on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. And now Kenzie Scogan will serve it up from the line. It's set there on the near side by Morgan Engel, sent over and down, and it's a point for Ada-Borup. And it's now 1-1. Sent over from the far side. It's dug out there and now pushed back over. A nice dig out there by Rumley Beaver. It'll be sent over there by Belle Peterson, dug out by the libero, and let's get the jersey number on that. That'll be one less player I have to memorize. Number 9, that is Maddie Steen, the libero. And the point will fall for the Cougars, and it's 2-1. So Barnesville strikes first. They receive the point on a Cougar service error, and then the Cougars get the point back to tie it. And now they take the lead at 2-1. Heading back to the service line here for the Cougars is Morgan Engel, the freshman. Shove a standing serve from the far side, and first touch goes out of bounds. It'll go into the books as an ace. And it's 3-1 in favor of the Cougars. the far side, and putting it down is Peterson for the kill. I'll put the serve into the hands of Maya. Check that. Too many. One extra one on that jersey. It's Emily Smith. And Smith sends it over, and they will send it back thanks to the bump there by Morgan Engel. And now they're set up there into the hands of Scogan. Scogan sends it over, and now they'll set it up to the near pin here for, that is Laura Thompson. And the point will go to the Cougars as Laura Thompson will get the kill, and they double up here on the Trojans. It's 4-2. Serve is over. It'll be set there by Beaver, and it's sent over and over the back line. It's a point for the Cougars, and it's 5-2 in favor of Ada-Borup West. Here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard, and set one, best of 5. First one to win 3. Got to win by 2 in rally scoring. There's a kill from the middle of the net. Nice swing and a delivery by Emily Riddle there for the point. Now send Amelia Newell back. Amelia Newell, the younger sister of Katie Newell, who we'll see if Amelia has picked up any tips and tricks from Katie on serving aces, who was phenomenal at serving aces last year for the Barnesville Trojans. That's going to be a touch violation on Ada-Borup. That'll make it 5-4 in favor of the Cougars. The serve will remain with Amelia Newell, the junior. So 2 more years for her on the team, potentially. Serve is over. They send it back. Blocked at the net. Nice job there by Rumley Beaver, and I think she may have had an assist on that block too, but I didn't catch who it was. And now we're knotted up at 5 apiece, and some good action here from the Barnesville Trojans to start this contest. After falling down 3-1. On the lone ace of the game yet. And there's a kill for Beaver from the near side of the net. That's her second kill, and now it's the first lead change of the game as Barnesville takes the lead at 6-5. Newell still on the serve here. Jump serve, high, powerful serve over the net. It's going to be set in the middle there by Morgan Engel, sent over, and it's dug out by Belle Peterson. Now they'll set it up for Peterson, blocked at the net, back over, digged out there by Emily Riddle. Peterson sends it back over. Cougars will control it. They'll set it up near side here for Purrington, and now Purrington will try again, and it's blocked at the net, and Beaver will keep it alive. Scogan for Belle Peterson. Peterson too much on that one, out of bounds, and it's 6-6. Our score here in favor of we'll get our scoreboard fixed here soon, I promise. 7-6 now in favor of Ada-Borup. 8-6, excuse me. All right, now your score is accurate. It's 8-7. The serve will go into the hands of the junior, Kennedy Gray for Barnesville. And that serve is over. It'll be set up by Engel, middle of the net, pushed over. Sydney Strand will dig it out. Now the back set to the near pin, and it's sent over by Beaver, and it's on the wrong side of the antenna. Beaver will get the kill. And we're tied at 8. And that's out of bounds, and now Cougars will retake the lead at 9-8. So we've had 2 lead changes, 1 for each team so far. Actually, I take that back. 3 lead changes. (9-8) your score. Now set up middle of the net, sent over, and it was tipped out of bounds. The point goes to the Trojans. It's Emily Riddle with the kill, and we're knotted up at 9 apiece. Strand sends it just over the net. Not one. Hart is eventually controlled and sent back over. Free ball here for the Trojans. Now they'll set it up middle of the net. Nice dig out there by Steen, excuse me. Set over to Scogan. That's through the fingertips and down for a kill for Kenzie Scogan. And it's 10-9 in favor of Barnesville. Sydney Strand will continue on the serve here for Barnesville. Serve is over and out of bounds. It's a service error, and that ties us up at 10. And we have a timeout on the floor. So we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. 10-10 here on the Ratsos Pool scoreboard in set 1 of this matchup between the Cougars and the Trojans. Back in a moment.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. Still 10-10. You haven't missed anything yet. Set up there, and she touched the net. And that'll be a point for the Cougars, and they'll take the lead at 11-10. So net violation on Barnesville. It's the first of the match for them. Service sent over. Setting it up there is Jada Bonchis, and that goes into the net. Point Cougars, 10-12. Cougars jumped out to a 3-1 lead. Barnesville started to chip away and battle back to eventually tie it at 5-5. It's been back and forth since then. Right now, 12-10 is the largest lead for either team since it was 5-5. That went just over the line. Or no, it wasn't, I guess. They're saying it was tipped. So it is 13-10 in favor of the Cougars. And going back to serve here is Hannah Purrington, the junior. Purrington's serve is over. It's down for an ace. That's the second ace serve here. One for Morgan Engel, and now that one for Hannah Purrington, and another timeout on the floor. The Cougars have taken a 4-point advantage. They're up 14-10 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard in set 1. We're back in 30.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Still in the first set, 14-10 in favor of the Ada-Borup West Cougars. On the serve here for the Cougars is Hannah Purrington. Right before the break, she served up an ace, and now she serves up another ace. Back-to-back aces for Purrington, and it's 15-10. We'll see if she can get 3 of them. In bowling, they'd call that a turkey. I'm not sure what they call it in volleyball, but we will never know because she did not get an ace this time. Blocked at the net, and it's kept alive. Scogan will send it back over, and it's dug out there by the Cougars. Bumping it over is Holly Flom. Near side attack is over, and now pushing it back over for the Trojans was Emily Smith. Cougars keep it alive and send it back as Strand will dig it out. Now they'll set it up. 10-foot line attack there for Kennedy Gray. Sends it over. Cougars control it. Send it right back in there is Sarah Prodzinski. And now tipping it over and down for the kill is Emily Smith. And number 11 gets the 11th point for the Trojans, and it's 15-11. And now the serve will go into the hands of Rumley Beaver. Beaver's serve is over. Nearly miscontrolled there by Dylan Miller, but it's sent back over and out of bounds, and a point for the Trojans, 12-15. So Beaver from the middle of the service line, a standing serve, sends it just over the tape of the net. Middle of the net attack there, sent over by Prodzinski. It's controlled. Beaver with a back set near side, and the kill goes to Emily Smith. 13-15 as the Trojans, after being down 5, have now pulled themselves within a pair. And that's the second time that they've had to battle back and even this thing up. And they are 2 points away from doing it twice in the first set here. Serve is over, 1 touch back to the Trojans. Now they'll set it up for Riddle, just out of the line, and that will go into the books as a point for the Cougars, and it's 16-13 now. As Ada-Borup West will get the serve back. It'll go into the hands of Izzy Markinson, a junior. Once again, mostly juniors and seniors. There are 2 freshmen on the varsity roster for Ada-Borup West. The rest of them are juniors and seniors, so they bring a lot of experience into this one. And right now, Barnesville hanging with the Cougars. Once again, these 2 teams met last year to kick off the season. And Barnesville took it 3-1 as they'll get another point here, and it's now 16-14. Serve comes from Scogan. She'll send it over, and it's dug out there by Steen. Sent back over, and digging it out was Peterson, but her teammates weren't able to help her out, and they'll fall into the books as a point for the Cougars. They go up by 3, 17-14 now here in the first set. Morgan Engel with the serve, and Morgan Engel with the ace. (18-14) here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard in favor of the Cougars. Serve is over. Kent Scogan makes first contact. They'll set up for Belle Peterson far side. One-handed diving dig there by Steen. Nicely done, but the attack goes into the net, and the point will go to the Cougars on the attack error by Lauren Thompson.
Point will go to the Trojans.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, and like I said, I'd pay him to correct me. 18-15 is our score. Belle Peterson on the far side sends it over. It's kept alive there by Lauren Thompson. Now sending it back is Prodzinski. Back set to the near side, sent over into the line and out of bounds there on the attack by Newell, and it's now 15-19. I did give the point to the right team that team, right? Right,
yes, sir.
Right team that time. 19-15 our score here. As the serve is over out of the hands there of Brooke Scherfenberg. Or check that. Wrong player, I think it was the wrong player that served it, that I named it. First game of the season, I'm allowed a few errors there. Nice dig out there by Strand. Beaver will set it up in the middle of the net there for Emily Riddle, and Riddle puts it down for the kill. 15-20 now, or 16-19. Serve will go back into the hands of Amelia Newell. Newell with a running serve up and over, and the Cougars need to get it back, and they will. It's a free ball here, touched up on Scogan with the back set near side, and attack into the net by Beaver, and it's 20-16 in favor of the Cougars. Lauren Thompson back to serve here for Ada-Borup West. And pushed over and dug out there. Cougars keep it alive. Purrington sends it into the net. Point Trojans. 17-20 now as the Trojans are within 3 here in the first set. Going back to serve is Kennedy Gray, the junior defensive specialist. One of them. Serve is over. Cougars will set it up on the far side there. Engel with the set and powering it down. (17-21). And that one's sent over and down, and the point will go to, I believe, Riddle. 18-21 now. The Trojans sticking in there. Strand's serve is over. First touch in the set there by Flom to the near pin, and that one's up and over. Barnesville keeps it alive. Beaver sends it back. Steen on the second touch. Sent back over there by Morgan Engel. And powering it down for the kill, middle of the net there's Emily Smith. And it's 19-21 now. The Trojans pull within a pair. That's the second time that I've said that today. It was 10-12, or no, check that, 15-13 last time they were within 2. And a free ball back over for the Trojans. Strand will send it into the hands there of Bonchus, and it's over and out of bounds. And it was tipped, I guess. So Barnesville will get the point, and it's 20-21. Strand's serve is over. Kept alive there by Steen. Now they send it to the near pin here for Engel, and that one's sent into the crowd, and Engel will get the kill. 22-20 now on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Barnesville right there, but Ada-Borup West closing in on a potential first set victory. Serve is up and over. Bonchus after it. Scogan from in front of the 10-foot line, tucks it into the far corner, and it's 21-22. Serve will go back into the hands of Rumley Beaver now. Serve is over. Steen on the second touch sets it up here for Engel. Engel sends it over. And an attack out of bounds. Emily Smith sent that one out of bounds, and now 23-21 in favor of the Cougars, and the Trojans are in a little bit of trouble here in set one. Serve is up and over. Beaver runs after it, sets it up far side. Newell sends it over. Now they'll set it up near pin here for that is Thompson who sent it over for the Cougars. Middle of the net, I believe that is digging out with Steen, and now a double touch on the Cougars, and now it's 22-23 And a big opportunity here for Barnesville to capitalize and tie this one up. Going back to send the serve over is Kenzie Scogan. Scogan's serve is high and over into the back line, and it's set point here for the Cougars, 24-22. And that serve is into the net, courtesy of Morgan Engel, and now it's a 1-point match again. Still set point for the Cougars, but Barnesville will have a chance to tie it up and take set point off the board. Emily Smith, the senior middle hero, will serve it up near side of the service line. And the serve is over. Steen will make first contact. Engel will set it up. Middle net attack, blocked at the net. Comes back to Barnesville. Punched over. A little miscommunication there as Thompson sends it back over for the Cougars. And over the line and out, and Ada-Borup West will take the first set by the final score, 25-23. So one complete. 2 or more to go here from the Barnesville Athletic Center. We will take our Barnesville Sports Arena, excuse me. We'll take a timeout and we'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Wiedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back. Get ready for set 2 as the Cougars take the first set. Close one, 25-23, your final in set 1. Barnesville get on the board first with a service error, and then the Cougars would score the next 3 to take a 3-1 lead. Barnesville would get a kill to cut that lead down to 3-2. And fast forward to 5-5 when Barnesville would finally tie it up at 5. Barnesville would take the lead at 6-5. Cougars would tie it at 6. Barnesville gets the lead back at 7-6, tied at 7. Cougars 8-7 lead, tied at 8. Cougars 9-8 lead, 9-9 tie. 10-9 lead Barnesville, 10-10 tie. And then points 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 were scored by the Cougars, and 14, 15 courtesy of back-to-back aces. And then the Trojans would score points 11, 12, and 13 after those back-to-back aces to cut it to 2. 16, 13, 16, 14, 17, 14, 18, 14, 18, 15, and eventually 25-23 in favor of the Cougars in that first set. Rumley Beaver with the first serve. Sent back over by the Cougars, down for the kill. Is it in bounds? It is, and the kill will go to Lauren Thompson. 1-0 lead here for Ada-Borup. Serve sent over by Engel. Strand digs it out. They'll set it up, and the kill is down. That is Emily Smith with the kill, and it's 1-1. Serve this time going to the hands of Kenzie Scogan. Scogan's serve is over, and it's down for an ace. 2-1, Scogan gets the ace, and Barnesville takes the lead here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Scogan's serve is over again, dug out by Steen, set up middle of the net there for Brooke Scherfenberg, and that goes out of bounds. Oh no, it was tipped. So Scherfenberg will get the point, and it's 2-2 now, tied up here in set 2. Strand on the second touch. Belle Peterson from the 10-foot line, blocked at the net. Point. They're going to call 4 touches, so it was not blocked at the net. They're saying it never got over the net. So it's 3-2 now in favor of the Cougars. Steen will send it over. Scogan digs it out on a knee. Getting down on a knee to dig that one out. And that's a kill from the far side there for the Cougars, Lauren Thompson. And it's 4-2 now here in favor of Ada-Borup West. Steen will go back on the serve once again. Steen's serve is over. Scogan makes first contact. Beaver will back set it here for Emily Riddle. It's down for the kill. Emily Smith, excuse me. That's not the first time I've mixed that one up. 3-4. Won't be the last time either. Emily Smith will go back to serve it up here for the Trojans. So they now are within a point at 3-4. Near side attack for Purrington. That one's up and over. Beaver on the second touch with a back set for Newell near side. Steen digs it out. They'll set it up near pin here for Purrington. Purrington over, and is it in or out? It is out, and it's a point for the Trojans, and we're knotted up at 4. Smith with the serve once again. I'll set up near side for Purrington. Beaver, middle of the net. That's Emily Riddle, and she will get the kill. Got the right Emily that time around, and Barnesville takes a 5-4 lead here in set 2. So Emily Smith back to serve once again. And that one's out of bounds. Point for the Trojans. They go up by 2 now, 6-4. Of course, the Barnesville Trojans, last year's Heart of Lakes Conference champions in the volleyball. They fell a little bit short in that section final against Hawley. But outside of that, it was a phenomenal season last year for the Barnesville Trojans. 6-5 is the point, or 6-5 is the score, I believe, unless they screwed up on the scoreboard. That one's sent over and out, and it's now 6-6. All right, now it's 7-6 in favor of Barnesville as we got our scoreboard corrected there. And now it's 7-7 as the Cougars will tie it up again. Serve will go into the hands of Alex Tingham, a junior for the Cougars. Tingham's serve is over. Beaver runs after it, sets it back for Skogan, who sends over a free ball. Steen will dig it out. Now they'll back set it to the far pin. The attack is over. Beaver on the second touch for Belle Peterson, who bumps it over. And now they'll set near side here for Morgan Engel, and Engel will get it down for the kill. The Cougars retake the lead at 8-7. Back to serve this time for Ada-Borup West is the junior Holly Flom. Flom, high arcing rainbow serve is over. Beaver will set it up, middle of the net. It's pushed over there by Riddle. Cougars keep it alive. They set it up for Engel here on the near side. It comes right back to the Cougars. Now Engel will try again. She's blocked at the net by Riddle, and it's 8-8. Serve is over from Kennedy Gray, and Cougars will send back over a free ball. Strand sent it up there for it's Jada Bonchis, the setter for Barnesville. Now the Cougars, Morgan Engel on the attack, and she'll get the kill. 9-8 in favor of Ada-Borup West. Hannah Purrington, the junior, will come to the near side of the service line for the serve for the Cougars. Serve is over. Set up by Bonchis, and now a point, and they're calling a double touch on Barnesville, so it's 8-10. Purrington will get another serve here for Ada-Borup West. That serve is into the net and brings the Trojans back within a point. It's 9-10. Back to serve this time is Sydney Strand. Strand's serve is over, and Steen on the second touch sends it over towards Engel. Engel sends it over where they'll be dug out there by Strand. Now Skogan sends it over, tipped as it comes over the net. Now they'll set it up for Engel once again. Near side attack, out of bounds. Point Trojans are knotted up at 10. 10-10 our score. As Strand will go on the serve once again. That serve is up and over. Almost to the ceiling. Engel on the attack, dug out by Strand. Bonchis will send it into the middle there as it's sent over by Kennedy Gray, dug out by Steen. Now Engel on the attack, and she'll get the kill. And the Cougars take the lead back at 11-10. So back and forth battle here, pretty much in both sets so far, but more so here in set number 2. There was points in set 1 where Barnesville was down by 4, 5, 6 points. As I look back over this set, neither team has had more than a 2-point lead so far. And that 2-point lead will retake, go in favor of the Cougars right now as that attack goes out of bounds to give them a 12-10 lead. And there's a good look at Markinson with the serve. Skogan into the net, it's 10-13. 3 points is the biggest lead either team has had here in the second set. We'll see if Ada-Borup West can continue on this momentum and crawl away with a set 2 victory. Or if the Trojans will battle back. Steen will dig out the attack from Barnesville, send it to Engel, blocked at the net. Steen digs that one out. Little miscommunication there, and it's going to go in the books as a block and a point. The block will be to Emily Smith, assisted by Rumley Beaver, and it's 11-13. Beaver will serve it, standing serve from the middle of the service line. Cougars control it. Sent over and down. The kill credited to Lauren Thompson. That's 11-14. Back to serve now for Ada-Borup West is Morgan Engel, the freshman. If that was not listed on the roster, just by her height alone, I would have thought that she's easily a sophomore junior. But she is a freshman. She's a very tall freshman. 15-11 now. Engel's serve is over. Strand will dig it out. Beaver will set it up. Middle of the net, Emily Smith. Yes, I got it right. And they're going to call 4 touches on Barnesville, and it's 11-16 now as Ada-Borup West continues to pull away here in set number 2. Barnesville's going to have to start attacking now. It looks like Kenzie Scogan's talking to the sideline official here. And the scoreboard's going to stay the way it is, 16-11. And there's a powerhouse kill there for Emily Smith. Scogan's serve is over. They'll set it up. Near side, Lauren Thompson brings it over. Scogan digs it out. Belle Peterson from the 10-foot line out of bounds. 17-12, Cougars lead. Beaver sends it over, tried to push it into the corner. Cougars send it back. Beaver digs it out. Set there for Peterson. She'll send it over. Cougars will set it up. Near side attack here for Purrington, and it's going to be a point for Barnesville. 13-17 our score as the serve will go into the hands of Emily Smith now. Smith sends it over. Cougars control it. Middle of the net attack is blocked. Cougars keep it alive. Nice job there by Emily Riddle and company. And now Riddle will try and put it down, and it's tipped, and it's out of bounds, and it's a point for the Trojans. 14-17 our score as Riddle will get credit for the kill on that one. Handful of kills and a couple of blocks for Emily Riddle in this one so far. Emily Smith on the serve. They'll set it up near side here for Purrington. And now Peterson from the far side, and it's tipped out of bounds. Kill for Peterson, and it's 15-17. And Barnesville's back in it. They're within 2. Steen will dig out the serve. Inside the 10-foot line, sent over, rushing after it there was Beaver. Belle Peterson from the 10-foot line. Steen couldn't dig it out. It'll drop for a point. Peterson with another kill, and the Trojans are within a digit. It's 17-16. Serve is over, and that is going to be an ace. It's the first ace of the match for Barnesville, courtesy of Emily Smith, and that ties it up. And that ace will force Ada-Borup to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them knotted up at 17 in set 2 with the Cougars up 1-0. We're back in 30 seconds. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, It's been a good one here. Pretty much back and forth. It was a no more than a 2-point lead until Ada-Borup took a 14-11 lead. They would eventually increase that lead to 16-11 before the Trojans would score to make it 16-12, 17-12, and then the Trojans would score points 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 to knock this one up here in set 2. Emily Smith had the ace to send the Cougars into timeout. And now the Cougars will go on the attack. And they'll find the floor. And that's a kill there for Hannah Purrington. 18-17, the Cougars get the lead back. And that'll be an ace serve as Cindy Strand couldn't get positioning on it. And that ace serve is courtesy of Lauren Thompson. 17-19 on the ace. Beaver runs after it, now sent over by Riddle from the 10-foot line. Free ball for the Cougars. Middle of the net attack, blocked at the net by Riddle. And now it'll hit the antenna, and will it be out of bounds? Yes, it will. It'll be a point for the Barnesville Trojans. And it is now 19-18 in favor of the Cougars, and the Trojans get the serve. It's Amelia Newell. Newell, a little bit of a jump serve there, so maybe a hop serve is a better way to describe that one. Scogan will dig it out. Newell will set it up, pushed over there by Beaver, kept alive by the Cougars. The set there by Morgan Engel, and blocked at the net by Riddle. Cougars control it, send it back. Strand digs it out. There's the set far side. Belle Peterson out of bounds. Was it tipped? No, it was not. It's a point for the Cougars, and it's 18-20. Going back to serve now is Holly Flom, the junior. And that's an ace serve for Holly Flom. Two aces for the Trojans, two aces for the Cougars here in the second set. And that is going to be another point here for the Cougars. It's 22-18. And a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 22-18 in favor of the Cougars over the Trojans in set 2. We're back in 30 seconds here on Magnitude.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today. And let's get started.
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena here. The Trojans find themselves down 1-0. And they find themselves down 22-18 here in set 2 on their first ever volleyball game here at the Barnesville Sports Arena. Both the boys and girls basketball teams won their first game. And maybe, just for old time's sakes, I should call it the Trojan Coliseum. And as soon as I say that, Barnesville gets a point. 19-22. We kind of coined that phrase last year. PA announcer took after it. Then during the off season, during the summer, I got a text saying we're changing the name to the Barnesville Sports Arena. And there's another point for the Trojans, 22-20 now. Back to service, Kennedy Gray. Gray's serve is over. Steen will dig it out. It'll be set there by Holly Flom, and now the attack is over, but the point goes to Barnesville. 21-22, and this is I lost count at 7. I'm going to say it's the 11th or 12th time that Barnesville's been within a point. They've only had the lead 2 times.
And just like that, they tie it up.
And now they have a chance to take the lead for the 3rd time in this game. Last time Barnesville had the lead, the score was, I'm still going back, 6-5. Barnesville led 6-5, and now they have tied it up at 22-22, and they're looking for their first lead since the score was 6-5. They led at 2-1. They led at 5-4. 6-4, 6-5. Oh, I take that back. They actually led at 7-6. That was the last time that they led, was at 7-6. Last time the game was tied was at 17-17. .22 up for both sides, and on the serve is Kennedy Gray, and on their feet are the Barnesville fans. Well, the student section dressed out in football uniforms today. Here's Scogan from the 10-foot line, sends a high lofter over, controlled by the Cougars. They send it back, diving for it is Strand into the net, and keeping it alive and sending it over is Jada Bonches. Morgan Engen, and it's out of bounds. Morgan Engel, just a little too much mustard on that one. And Barnesville takes their lead once again at 23-22. And the next point here is huge. The team to get the next point will definitely have a little bit of momentum on their side. They'll send it over. Steen digs it out, keeps it alive for the Cougars. Engel sends it back over. Trojans will control it. Back set near side, sent over by Riddle. Dug out there by number 13. That's Dylan Miller for the Cougars. And a point to the Cougars as they're going to call a lift. And we're knotted up at 23. So now the next point is seriously big for the next team, as I'd put them at set point. They'll send it for Scogan. Scogan blocked at the net, kept it alive, sent over in 2 there by Beaver. Now they'll set it up there near side for Holly Flom. Dug out by Sydney Strand, nicely done. And now they'll send a free ball over, courtesy there of Kennedy Gray. Cougars will take control of it. They'll pop it back over. Trojans keep it alive, and a lift is called, and it's set point for the Cougars. Now Barnesville lost the first set 25-23, and now a timeout is called. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with set point after this in 30. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. It's been a good one so far here. Even a slightly bit better if you're a Cougar fan. They're up 1 set, and they're a point away from taking a 2-set to lead two set to none lead in the match is what I'm trying to say. Barnesville student section is on their feet. Sent over, Strand keeps it alive, and she cannot keep it alive, and it's 25-23, just like in the first set. And now, Ada-Borup West is a 2-set to none lead here in this contest. 25-23 and 25-23. Trojans are in a must-win situation for set 3, as they'll need to sweep sets 3, 4, and 5 if they want to come away with a victory. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
All right, 25-23 and 25-23 in favor of the Cougars as they take a 2-set-to-none lead here on the road over the Barnesville Trojans. That's your score here for a look at the other scores around the MSHL. Let's take it over to Chris.
Yeah, so DL leads DGF 1-0 right now, which personally I find very interesting. I was not expecting that, but it's an exciting thing to see. Around here, Pelican Rapids is currently playing, as I lose where I'm at on the page. We'll get back. Park Christian. They are not updating score right now, so we'll have to see how that plays out. That's always an interesting game to me as I'm from Pelican and try to follow pretty close.
Yeah.
Otherwise, around here, Pequot Lakes is playing Wadena Deer Creek right now. Also not updating score, so we'll have to keep a good eye on that one.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of good games around the area tonight.
All right, well, we'll check in later and see if they're updating scores on that yet or not. And we have a new feature this year to get scores, so we're testing it out for our first game ever, and we'll tell you more about that as we get more familiar with it. Let's put it that way. 2-sets-to-none lead, and the Cougars are 25 points away from bringing out the brooms and sweeping Barnesville here and sending us home on an early evening. Once again, Perham and Thief River Falls, they're in action right now at the Hive in Perham on Magnitude Sports. We'll bring you an update from that one when the opportunity presents itself. Beaver runs after it, sets it up far side, and the Cougars bring it back over.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good one there for the Cougars. One touch back over and now blocked at the net. And the Cougars strike first in set 3.
That might be one of the quickest momentum builders I've ever seen.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about that. Serve is over. Beaver will set it up. Emily Smith, middle of the net. It's down for the kill. It's 1-1. In all 3 sets, we've had a 1-1 tie. Ada-Borup took the 2-1 lead in set 1. Barnesville took the 2-1 lead in set 2, and we'll see who gets that lead here in set 3. Sent over. Strand will keep it alive. Beaver will set it up to the back pin. Smith down to the floor. Back-to-back kills for Emily Smith. And it's 2-1 in favor of Barnesville, and they've taken the 2-1 lead in both sets 2 and 3. And we'll see if they can keep the momentum going. Once again, they got to win 3 straight sets to win this match here at home on their opening match. That one's out of bounds, and it's a 3-1 lead here for the Barnesville Trojans. And 2 or 3 more points like that one, and I would suspect a timeout coming up here for Ada-Borup. We'll see. Kenzie Scogan will be back on the serve. Standing serve is just over the tape. Engel sends it back over in 2. Back over in 2 for the Trojans, and the point will go in favor of Rumley Beaver, and the Trojans are up 4-1. Scogan back to serve once again. Scogan, a senior outside hitter for the Trojans. Sends it over. Cougars run after it. They'll set it up there for Lauren Thompson, and Lauren Thompson gets the point, and it's going to cut the lead in half to 4-2. Morgan Engel with the serve here for the Cougars. See if he can help her team get within a point. Peterson sends it back over. Engel will set it up. Middle of the net attack. She touched the net, and it's a net violation, and now goal in favor of the Trojans. It's 5-2. Serve this time goes back into the hands of Emily Smith, the senior middle hitter. Serve over. Once again, Barnesville taking on East Grand Forks on Thursday here on Magnitude Sports from the Barnesville Sports Arena. And there's another net violation, and it's another point, and it's 6-2 in favor of the Trojans. Football and basketball, I guess. When I first arrived, I saw mostly football. Now I see maybe 70% basketball jerseys and 30% football jerseys right now for the student section for Barnesville. Beaver sends it back. Scogan will control it. 10-foot line attack from Bell. Peterson is off the hands of Steen, and it's 7-2. And I mentioned it a moment ago, a few more points like that one, and the Ada-Borup will call a timeout, and they did just that. 30 seconds to go here, and we'll be back in 30 seconds is what I meant to say here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Set 3. 7-2 in favor of Barnesville. On the serve is Emily Beaver. Or check that. It is Emily Smith on the serve. My apologies. Middle of the net attack. Blocked at the net, and then it goes on the under the net instead of over. And it's a point for the Cougars. It's 7-3. That serve is over. Beaver will set it up for Peterson. Peterson sends it out of bounds, and it's 7-4.
It's like that timeout is exactly what Ada-Borup was calling for.
We'll see if they can continue with the momentum. Serve from Steen is over. Beaver will set it up. Riddle over and down for the kill. 8-4 as the Trojans double up on the Cougars, and they get their first point coming out of that timeout when they were leading 7-2. Now the lead's been trimmed to 8-4. Serve from Newell is over. Cougars control it. They set up for a near side attack, blocked at the net. Cougars control it once again. Now they send a free ball over. Well, Strand will dig it out. It'll be set there, middle of the net attack for Riddle over. Dug out there by, that is Morgan Engel who dug it out. And touching the net, I believe. Yep, it's a net violation on Barnesville. And it's 8-5. Beaver, now Strand sends it over. Librero dug out by the Librero. And that one, Scogan chases after it. Strand sends over a free ball. Steen will make first contact. Now the back set to the far pin, blocked at the net. Amelia Newell was on the block. She was assisted there by Belle Peterson. Check that flip-flop that. Belle Peterson with the blocks, assisted by Amelia Newell. My apologies. (9-5). Middle of the net attack, another block by Riddle, and that one's not going to be returned, and it's now 10-5 as the Trojans double up once again here on the Cougars. Riddle with her third solo block of the match. Kennedy Gray sends it over. And now they'll set it up here for, that was Purrington. And the point goes to Barnesville. It's 11-5. Down 2-0, and Barnesville looking in good shape right now to possibly bounce back and take a set from the Cougars.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the biggest lead so far in this entire game.
It is. Depending, yep, I missed who got that point, but now it's even the biggest lead than the 11-5 was. 12-5 is our score. And that one's out of bounds, and it's 13-5. Eight points and another timeout. We're back in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. Set 3, Trojans in a commanding 13-5 lead here over the Cougars in the third set. Looking back at sets 1 and 2, the largest lead was 4 in set 1 by the Cougars. Cougars had a 5-point lead at 17-12 in set 2. And right now, this 13-5 advantage for Barnesville, as Chris noted right before the break, is the largest lead for either team in the entire match so far. 13-5 out of the timeout. Scogan pops it back over. Now the Cougars will go on the attack. Out of bounds on the attack there by Hannah Purrington, excuse me. And that's now 14-5. Kennedy Gray on the serve. And that one's missed. It's going to be a touch violation. That's now 15-5, and it's a 10-point advantage for Barnesville. Great serve over, and just a little too far out of bounds, and it's 15-6 on the service error. Serve is over. And that one's down for a kill. Emily Riddle once again on that one. 16-6, back to a 10-point advantage here for Barnesville. Steen will make first contact. They'll set up near side here for Engel. Blocked at the net, goes under the net. 17-6 in favor of Barnesville. Now the student section cheering, let's go Barnesville. Sydney Strand Sends it just over the net. One touch back to the Trojans. Scogan will dig it out. They'll set up there for Emily Smith. Dug out by Steen. Now the set to the near pin for Engel. It's over, out of bounds. Was it touched? I don't think it was. Point Trojans, 18-6. And that will be an ace serve. Sydney Strand with the ace serve for the Trojans. Makes it 19-6. Back set it, far side attack sent over there. I believe that was Miller. No, check that. That was actually Purrington who sent it over. Now Purrington will set it up again. Near side for Engel. Scogan gets underneath it. Sent back over there by Bonchus. Bonchus on the second touch. Strand will send over a free ball. Cougars will go on the attack. Middle of the net. It's tipped over and down. Nicely done there by Adriana Egan. Adrina Egan, excuse me. I knew I said that wrong. I talked to Kevin, the radio guy from KRJB up in Ada. Thanks to him for helping me out with some of the Cougar names. Now it's blocked at the net, and it's another point. Now it's 19-8. Still down 11, but showing a little bit of signs of life here. The Cougars are up 2-0. Barnesville looking to trim away at that 2-set deficit. Lands in bounds. Kenzie Scogan will get the point. It's 20-8. Cougars thought that one was going to go out, but it did not. It dropped in front of the line. And
something I've really enjoyed learning about volleyball over the past 5 or 6 years of doing it is just how quickly the momentum can change.
Absolutely.
And that's not something that you can say about every sport.
That serve hits the tape as it comes over out of the hands of Beaver. Now sent back over by the Cougars, and it's dug out, and a whistle, and I didn't see the signal. Yeah, the point will go to the Cougars. It's 20-9. I didn't see the signal, so I'm not sure what the call was. I think it was the far side official who made the call. And now there's a rotation violation. And now it's 20-10. So the serve will come back over here to Markinson for the Cougars. And they will answer back with the kill from Emily Smith. 21-10. Scogan's serve is over. And now quickly running after it there is Scherfenberg, and she sends it too far, and it's a point for the Trojans. 22-10. We'll see if the Trojans can get the set win here in set 3 and take that momentum in over into set 4. As Chris mentioned, momentum has changed, and right now it's all Barnesville. They look like a completely different team compared to the first 2 sets. That one will get over and down. The kill will go to Lauren Thompson, and it's 22-11. So the lead's been cut in half now. But still a big hill to climb here for Ada-Borup West. Serve from Engel is over. Beaver back sets it near side. Emily Smith pounds it down inside the far side line, and it's 23-11 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. And it'll be Emily Smith going back on the serve here. Cougars almost mishandled that. They couldn't get it over, and there'll be let's call it a point for Barnesville. And it's 24-11. It's set point for Barnesville. Serve is over. Can the Cougars stay alive? No, they cannot. The attack will go out of bounds on the swing by Lauren Thompson, and the Barnesville Trojans take set 3 by the final score, 25-11. And we'll take a break, and we'll come back, and we will take a 2-minute break. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. Well, quite the impressive turnaround for Barnesville in set 3 as they trim their 2-0 deficit to 2-1. And now set 4 underway, and we'll see if that momentum for Barnesville carries over into set 4 or if Ada-Borup West will dust that third set off their shoulders and come back and end this one here sooner than Barnesville would like to see it come to an end. There's a couple question marks to be answered yet in this one. Barnesville will get the serve to start set 4, and there'll be Rumley Beaver with the serve. Beaver's serve is over. They'll set it up near side. Lauren Thompson dug out by Sydney Strand, but the ball goes into the crowd, and it is 1-0 in favor of the Cougars here in set 4. Lauren Thompson will get that kill. Lauren Thompson certainly a player of the game candidate if the Cougars can win this match. Right now you got a battle between Emily Smith and Emily Riddle for player of the game candidates if Barnesville can somehow come back and win this match, assuming that one of their other teammates doesn't step up over sets 4 and, if needed, set 5. 2-0 lead now here for the Cougars. That serve is over. Beaver will chase after it, set it up far side, pushed over there by Amelia Newell. And now the attack, Lauren Thompson gets the kill. And I just mentioned her name, and she's given her team a 3-0 lead. Like I said, Lauren Thompson, definitely one of the candidates for player of the game if Ada-Borup can hang on and win this one. Strand will dig it out. Beaver will set it up. Emily Smith will send it down for the point, and the Trojans are on the board. Emily Smith, 9 kills and 2 blocks. Emily Riddle, 8 kills and 3 blocks. So like I said, it's going to be a tough decision between those two. Those are unofficial numbers, of course. That one's through and down, and there's Lauren Thompson once again, and our player of the game candidates keep scoring for their respective teams. 4-1. Serve this time will go back to Maddie Steen. Steen's standing serve is over. Contact is made. Beaver will set it up near side. Emily Smith sends it over, chasing after it. Smith will get the kill. Trojans get the serve back, trailing by 2. It's 4-2 in favor of Ada-Borup West here in set number 4 of this matchup. First one of the first volleyball season kicking off tonight all across Minnesota. And this is the first one for these two matchups. Emily Riddle along with Amelia Newell on the block. Emily Riddle now with 4 blocks, and the Trojans are within a point, 4-3. Emily Smith with the serve. Emily Smith also has an ace. I forgot to mention that earlier. Out of bounds, and we're knotted up at 4. Nine attack errors for the Cougars, 7 for the Trojans, according to my numbers unofficially. Sent back over. Cougars able to control it. They'll set up an attack for Lauren Thompson. Was it tipped? It was. And it's a point for the Thompson girl, and that is a 5-4 lead now here for the Cougars. 10 points and an ace, or 10 kills and an ace, I should say, for Lauren Thompson unofficially. And it will be Lauren Thompson on the serve. She'll send it over, and it'll be an ace. It'll be her second ace of the match for Lauren Thompson, and that gives the Cougars a 6-4 lead. We're up in the match, 2-1. Newell for Beaver. Now Scogan from behind the 10-foot line sends it over. Cougars will go back on the attack. High ball out of bounds. Point Barnesville, 6-5. And that serve is into the net for another service error, and it's now 7-5 in favor of the Cougars. Both teams kind of keeping it clean on the service error side. Only have a total of 5 combined in the match for both teams. 3 for Barnesville, 2 for the Cougars. And that's blocked at the net, and now it's going to be a point as they're going to call a lift. And it's 8-5 as the Cougars take the lead by 3 here in set 4. Newell sends it over. Set up near side for Engel. Newell will set it up for Belle Peterson. Peterson's attack into the net. And it's now 5-9, 9-5 in favor of the Cougars. Cougars putting the pressure on Barnesville here. That one's sent over, and they get it down for the point. Emily Riddle will get credit for that one. Pulls Barnesville within 3, and they get the serve. They'll be serving 6-9 over to the Cougars out of the hands of Kennedy Gray, the junior. Standing serve is into the net for another service error, and now that's 4 for the Trojans, and that puts the Cougars into double digits. It's 10-6 as the serve will go into the hands of Hannah Purrington. Purrington's serve is contacted there by the Trojans. They go on the attack, blocked at the net, back over to the Cougars. They control it. They'll set it up for a near side attack. Engel got it through the blockers at the net, down for the point, and Engel with another point. We're down for 9 kills and 2 aces, Morgan Engel. It's 11-6 now in favor of the Cougars. Purrington on the serve once again, with her team up by 5. Scogan pushes it over. Engel digs it out. Purrington digs it out, excuse me. One touch back over to the Cougars. They'll set up for a near side attack, and the point will go to the Barnesvilles. They're going to call a double touch here on the Cougars. So that makes it 11-7. The serve goes into the hands of Sydney Strand, the libero for the Trojans. Nice crowd on hand here tonight at the Barnesville Sports Arena. And that serve is into the net. And that is service error number 5, according to my numbers for the Trojans. And as soon as I said that the two teams had 5 combined, now it's 5 for the Trojans and 2 for the Cougars. And it's 7-12. 12-7 in favor of the Cougars. Push back over to the back line where it's dug out. Near side attack is over. Dug out there by Kennedy Gray. Scogan on the attack, but the point will go to the Cougars on a double touch violation. (13-7) now in favor of Ada-Borup West. Sent over by Scogan. Lauren Thompson on the attack. Librero to Librero. Now they'll set it up for a far side attack. Nice dig out, but it's out of bounds and way up into the stands. And the Cougars double up. It's 14-7 here over the Trojans. And a timeout is called by Barnesville. We'll take one with them. 2-1 in favor of Ada-Borup West. They're up 14-7 here in set 4. We're back in 30 seconds.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
All right, welcome back. After a solid set 3 for Barnesville, Cougars are striking back, and they're threatening to end this one here in set number 4. We'll see if the timeout has helped Barnesville or not. Serve is over. I couldn't see who that was. And it turned out to be Markinson on the serve, but Barnesville will get the point. And now Barnesville will get the serve as well. It's 8-14, Barnesville trailing. Rumley Beaver, the senior, on the serve. Serve is over. And they'll set it up. Far side, sent over by Prodzinski, and it's down for the kill. Prodzinski will get the kill. It's her 3rd to match her jersey number, and it's 15-8. That serve is over. Strand had a little bit of trouble there, but Barnesville will get it back over, and now Cougars will have a chance to go on the attack. Here's Lauren Thompson, sends it over. Nice dig out there by Kennedy Gray. She had to get low for that one, and they kept the volley alive. Sent back over. And now pushed over in 2 towards the back line. Cougars control it. Send it back over in 2, and it's going to be a double touch there on Newell. And that will lead to a 16-8 advantage here for the Cougars. She had the right idea there, and now once again, Scogan just clarifying things with the near side official on that last point. Serve is over. Strand on the second touch. Now Kennedy Gray will send it over. Cougars will go on the attack with Lauren Thompson. And a whistle. And I believe it might have been a net violation. Once again, it was that far side official calling it, and I was not watching him when the whistle blew. 19-8. Check that, 17-8. The Barnesville Trojans, that one is tipped, and that's a point here for the Barnesville Trojans. Barnesville Trojans led 20-10 to take a 10-point advantage, and had the Cougars scored there, they would have had a 10-point advantage in this one, but instead, the lead's trimmed to 8, and Barnesville needs to dig deep a little bit more. They'll get another one there, and it's 10-17. Scogan on the serve. Serve is over. Middle of the net attack there from Adrina Egan, and she'll get the point. (10-18) our score. And that one will follow the floor, and it will be Emily Smith with the kill. 11-18. Barnesville not out of it just yet, but they would certainly like to trim that lead down to 18-14, 18-15 before Ada would score again. That would probably be the preference. And they will score again. They will not get that preference. 11-19. Lauren Thompson will go on the serve here for the Cougars. Thompson's serve is over. It's dug out there by Newell. Set by Beaver for Belle Peterson. Over, and it's dug out. And now Engel will back set it. Sent over there by, that is Purrington. And now the middle of the net attack. Too far, out of bounds, and that'll be a point for the Cougars. 20-11. And now the Cougars are 5 points away from a victory here on night 1 of the Minnesota High School League volleyball season. One touch back over, and one touch back over to the Trojans. Peterson on the attack. She got it down for the kill. 12-20. Newell on the serve. Well, set it up near side for Purrington. Purrington sends it down for a kill, and it's 21-12. Going back to serve this time is Holly Flom, the junior. Strand will make first contact. They'll set it up for Peterson. Peterson nearly got it through the blockers, and it'll go into the books as a point for the Trojans. 13-21. Peterson will get credit for the point. Peterson up to 10 kills now. Unofficially, she probably has more than that, and I forgot to make a mark here or there, but Kennedy Gray, once again, my stats 100% unofficial. And that's blocked at the net, but it's out of bounds. So it'll be a point for the Cougars, and they're up 22-13. Purrington on the serve once again here for Ada-Borup West. That high arcing serve is over. Barnesville will control it. Scogan sends it over and also sends it over the back line, and it's 23-13, and it's a 10-point advantage now for the Cougars. Neither team, I take that back. Barnesville did have a 12-point lead at one point at 22-10 back in set 3. And Ada-Borup West could match that if they score the next point before Barnesville does. Set match point. Scogan sends it over. And could this be the winner? They'll punch it over and Barnesville keep it alive. Riddle puts it down for the kill. 24-14, and the Trojans are within 10. Sydney Strand. That one's a little close to the net, and they have to get it over in that touch, and they do. Strand will dig it out. It'll be set up there for Scogan. Scogan can't get it over, and that will end it. Your final score in set 4, 25-14. And the Ada-Borup West Cougars take this one in 4 sets. 25-23, 25-23, 11-25, and 25-14 as the two teams meet at the net. Ada-Borup West Cougars improved to 1-0 on the season. The Trojans fall to 0-1 on the season. We'll take a timeout. We'll add up some numbers, bring you back with a post-game show, and select your player of the game. All coming up before we wrap this one up here from the Barnesville Sports Arena right after this break here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, there you have it, your final score. The Ada-Borup West, let's try that again. The Ada-Borup West Cougars take this one here from the Trojans on their home court. 3-1, 25-23, 25-23, 11-25, and 25-14. Your final scores in this one. Time now to select your player of the game, and we'll go on the Barnesville side and give honorable mentions. Our player of the game is going to go to a Cougar, I can tell you that much for sure. But honorable mentions for Barnesville will be Belle Peterson, Emily Smith, and Emily Riddle. They all had fantastic nights tonight, accumulating double-digit points for their team, but they fell a little bit short in this one, 3-1. For your player of the game on the Ada-Borup West Cougars, we're actually going to go with dual players of the game because it was pretty much an identical match for the freshman Morgan Engel and the senior Lauren Thompson, putting up identical numbers on the stat sheet, both with 12 kills, both with 3 blocks, and both with 2 aces. So dual players of the game for the freshman Morgan Engel and the senior Lauren Thompson. for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. That's going to wrap it up for our post-game show almost. We have a couple more elements to bring you yet. We'll take a look at our upcoming schedule, but first let's kick it over to Chris for our out-of-town scoreboard.
Yeah, so DL won over DGF 3-0. First set 26-24, second set 25-5, third set 25-12. And within the area, that is the only game that is reported right now.
All right.
So there's a good one for you to end on.
There we go. Let's see if I can take a peek at. Nope, it says error, tap to retry. On our other game on Magnitude between the Pearl and Yellow Jackets.
That's why I'm here.
Chris is on it. Awesome. We'll see if we can get you an update on that one here. Once again, 25-23, 25-23 identical scores in sets 1 and 2. And then an impressive set 3 for Barnesville as they win 25-11. At one point, leading by 12 at the 22-10 mark of that third set. You thought for a moment that Barnesville might be able to carry that momentum over into set 4, but it was just too little, too late. And Ada-Borup West shook set 3 off, and they came back and took care of business in set 4 here to win it 3-1. As Chris continues to look up the scores, we will take a look at our upcoming schedule here. Once again, coming up tomorrow, not tomorrow, but on Thursday, the Barnesville Trojans will take on the East Grand Forks Green Wave in high school volleyball. We'll have that game for you here on Magnitude Sports. Also on the gridiron, it's the DGF Rebels taking on the Thief River Falls Prowlers. That's a 6 p.m. start on Thursday, so make that mental note. 6 p.m. start on a Thursday, 25 hours before it would normally start. And then Friday, we're back to a doubleheader of football. Barnesville, West Central area, Park Rapids area versus Perham. More volleyball on Tuesday and Thursday of next week. Perham, Detroit Lakes, DGF and Wadena Deer Creek, Perham and Frazee, and DGF and Pelican Rapids, as Barnesville will be on the road those 2 days. And then Friday, September 9th, we'll have a football triple header for you. Perham and Thief River Falls, Kindred and Oak Grove, and DGF and Pequot Lakes. And then some youth football on Sunday, September 11th, coming up as well here on Magnitude Sports. Any luck on those scores yet, or no? He's still, I can tell that he's intensely trying to find out. No, we do not have an update, so we'll wrap it up there.
We do, though.
Oh, we do? Well, what's the
update?
All
I can tell you is that Perm won.
Okay,
Don't know by how much or how many sets, but Perm won.
Okay, well, we'll go with that. So Perham won their match over Thief River Falls. Ada-Borup West wins their match over Barnesville here tonight. For Chris, my name is Mike. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you again on Thursday. Football and volleyball, DGF and Thief River Falls on the football gridiron, and right back here at the Barnesville Sports Arena for Barnesville and East Grand Forks and volleyball action. We'll talk to you Thursday. 7 o'clock starts for those 2 games. Have a great night.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.
Well, 1 game down. That wasn't too bad.
Well, Perm didn't have a scoreboard up for the entire